So this is Vane. This is my Immortal Vane build. Basically, he's got his two different unique sigils here. And one of them makes him take 20% less damage for 15 seconds after landing a combo finisher. And you can just spam those, really. And then Stout Heart automatically makes it so that you cannot be interrupted by foes' attacks. And then Crab Vestment Returns gives you 20% HP and 10% damage cut all the time. And then Steel Nerves gives you minus 15% damage taken while Start Heart is activated. And someone was saying that Stout Heart also has damage reduction built into it. So already a lot of good stuff there. Then we got Garrison, which is it's not that high level, but it's level 36, which boosts defense by 56 when you get to low health. And then the main way we recover our health is with Drain. So we've got about 3% damage leech there. And then we've also got Auto Revive, and we have an ability that can give us Guts as well. So with all of that, and we still got damage cap, life on the line, and crit. So we actually still do a bit of damage as well. Like, it's not an insane amount of damage, but it's a decent amount of damage. I put this critical rate in for the provoke when I was playing in parties. But probably a better one would be like, not stamina. Stamina is pretty useless on this. I don't really have a better one at the moment. Maybe the quick cooldowns one that I'm using on someone else. But yeah, so this is pretty much the build. It would be better to run like a War Elemental over one of the damage caps here, but I'm using that on my Narumea, who's also kind of cracked right now. So I'm just leaving it there. I don't really want to play around with it. And also my Terminus weapon on Vane is only plus 75 because that gives me, if you notice, I don't know if you can see my mouse here, but yeah, right there. If you notice, I'm like just under the 45,000 health cap. So what that means is that I can actually get the bonus from the Terminus still. So this is the tank Vane build. And like, stuff can still kill you, but it's not like so impossible. Like, it's not like so difficult to survive stuff. You have to like just be watching your health a little bit, because if you're sitting inside all of the nukes, yeah, you can take a bit of damage and end up dying. But in general, it's going to be good. You're going to be fine most of the time. So yeah, I actually think it's a pretty good build for taking on like any of the high-end content. And it's probably what I'm going to use to actually take on any of the new fights that come up soon, because in the whatever fights come up in, the next game patches, because it's just going to be so easy to get through things, So let's do like a quick example of this guy. I'll just go fight the fireworm real quick. We'll do a closed one. And we'll just remove the party members. So he doesn't do a lot of damage, so it's going to take a while to do the fight. But I think we should be able to just basically ignore the boss almost. Although I brought the wrong moves. So if I'm doing a solo with no other characters, then I don't usually use the hostility move because I'm the only guy there to attack. But if I'm there with other players, I use the hostility move. I forgot to turn that off, but I think it should be fine. This is what I do, hostility, just to get the hostility going. And so you can see, like, you don't really take that much damage, and I only got a little bit of damage reduction right now. So what you want to do is you want to get this finisher attack, and now I've got 50% damage reduction. If you look up at the character screen there, it says 50% and being burned a bit, right? So what you want to do is you want to keep doing your finisher, which is this Y button after skills, or you can go like attack, Y, and that's a finisher, and that's going to keep the buff going, so you can, now it's 30%, I don't know, I need to look exactly into why it's 30% right now, but, point is, you can just do these kind of combos kind of just ignore what he's doing. And you see, like, there's like fire and stuff's hitting me, but it's not really an issue. I'm just beating this guy up. And I'm leeching life. Beating him up a bit. You see what I mean? Like, my Vane is literally just ignoring this guy. And I've got 50% damage reduction, 30. And so he hasn't even done enough damage to me to actually, for me to use my special ability yet, which gives me a whole lot of defense and attack. Now you want to be spamming your combo finishes because the combo finishes give you an increased regen on your skills. Also, you actually generate Ogi bar pretty quickly on this guy because you actually... I don't know if it's just because you're hitting them so much, because you can just ignore their mechanics. But it's something like that. Now, during these kind of Ogi sections where you can't attack the boss, it is a little worrying because you need to attack the boss to get the extra damage cut. But we do have this ability here, which Vane, the Soul Burst thing, which Vane can use when he's below 30% health. And it does full heal him. And it also gives him defense and attack up. And the defense up is quite a lot. So it's pretty good. So whenever you get low on health, you kind of use that. And you very infrequently have to dodge stuff, honestly. Usually you can get the cooldown of that ability back up before you need to use it again. So right now it's about half done. Usually I would have another defense ability on my other button here instead of this one. But the hostility I use when I'm playing with other players, you know. And then we break in. But you can see it's like, for one person on this fight, it's not like low damage. And when I knock him over here, I could probably like, do a proper like heavy combo here. But I'm just being lazy. And you'll see I haven't used any potions yet either. We broke his horn. And yep, we can just sit inside the magma, that's no problem. And then bonk him. So this is my bonk forever for all time, never stop build. That's what it's called. And I'm sure like for particular fights and that you could make it like less tanky so that you can do more damage. But still be surviving. This is probably overkill for this particular fight. But, you know. It's still good. Bonk. It seems like the drain like skews up HP or something. Like it's weird. I don't know how exactly it works, but anyway. So we've already got our cooldown back up for the ability that heals us when we're at low health and gives us a really good defense buff. So we don't even need to worry if he like decides to murder us here. Bonk. Ah, you dodged it. So here comes his thing again. You know, there's a bunch of lava going off. And you know, it's kind of kicking our butt. But then we get our health up, we got our defense up. We'll probably survive this without worrying too much about it. You gonna kill me? Nope, we're still okay. Yep, no worries. And then we just start beating him up again. We get our health regen. He was doing something there, I don't know what it was, because I'm Vane, so I just don't give a shit. Ah, you dodged. What a bastard. You see what I mean? We can pretty much do this all day. And in fact, this build can tank Maglio and Galunza at the same time. I do have to use a But he just has to use another defensive technique. And I also need to... oh look, we're almost getting long health here. But I've got a secret weapon that lets me. It's called Ogi. And you can see, we basically just don't take any damage. Oh, he's doing something again. Oh, we broke him. Oh, let's do our swings. Our heavy swings. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 bonk. I'm not exactly sure why it's 50% sometimes, but most of the time you've got 30% damage reduction. You've got enough drain. And now he's dead. So yeah, it only took like 6.5 minutes solo, which is not that slow really. It's a pretty decent speed. Bonk. Alright.